more people are living longer after being diagnosed with cancer.
And the American Cancer Society just releasing its annual cancer statistics. And WLWT News 5 anchor Ashley Kirkland spoke with a local doctor today about the facts and the figures when it comes to this nasty disease.
Hi, guys. Well, some of the biggest headlines from this report, for the first time ever, the 5-year survival rate for all cancers combined is up, and the cancer death rate, that's down since its peak in 1991. Doctors say there's not been a better time in human history to receive a cancer diagnosis. A new milestone when it comes to cancer survival. For the first time in human history, 70% of people diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will survive past 5 years.
It's a 34% reduction in cancer-related deaths. So if we do the math here, it's about a 1.7% improvement in survival every year since like 1991.
That's some 4.8 million people saved from cancer deaths, partly due to reduction in smoking, advances in treatment, and early detection. Dr. Doug Flora with the Young Family Cancer Center at St. E. says it's steady progress.
We're really making great strides for people who look like me. Right? Middle-aged white guys, bow ties. We get screened well. We are still lagging in Black and brown communities, Native American communities, impoverished or rural communities, and we're not delivering the same brand of cancer care to everyone. And so young women with breast cancer, it's a much angrier disease. Young Black men with prostate cancer, a much angrier disease.
Despite gains, lung cancer will still cause the most cancer deaths in 2026, followed by colorectal and pancreatic cancer combined. Screening for lung cancer is key.
It's reimbursed by insurance. We are banging the drum here everywhere we can to get people to come in and get that quick 15-second scan that might save their life. And still nationally, it's only about 15% of people who are eligible for that get that. Imagine what you would do if mammogram was at 15%. So it's a disconnect, isn't it?
Advances in AI, treatments, and human behaviors are other key factors that will lead to even greater survival in the future.
I think everything in moderation, and recognize that you do make decisions in your 30s that contribute to a cancer in your 50s.
And of course, guys, this story has been personal for me this past year, losing 4 loved ones, including my mother and a dear friend to cancer. But there is some good news. A bill has passed through the Senate yesterday for substantial improvement in funding for cancer research, especially cancer in children, which we know is majorly underfunded here.
I like what he said at the end, too, about the prevention and the screenings and the scanning. More and more people are doing that. I like that you could live longer with cancer. I'd rather not get it in the first place.
It can be preventable. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Ashley, great information and positive information.
Yeah.
I know you've seen Dr. Flora as a preventative measure, so thanks for chatting with us and updating us on that great news.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ash.